welcome in here, Bluegrass Sports Nation, coming to you live from Campton, Kentucky for a full day of baseball action. Going to have some softball for you, too, here on BSN, folks, as we bring you the 14th region coverage here today on BSN, as we will be here, first of all, for baseball this morning. A big-time matchup between the Wolfe County Wolves and the Estill County Engineers in game one. And then we'll have game two, Hazard and Knott Central, Breathitt and Powell, and the nightcap will be Perry and Letcher. So the top 8 teams in the tournament have all made it here to the regional tournament. We're having a little bit of trouble getting set up here, folks, so hopefully we're all good to go and live. Matt's going to have to move a camera around here in a couple of different places to get you some views of this game. But this first one should be an absolute dandy between the 56th District champs, the Estill County Engineers, and the 55th District runners-up and the homestanding Wolfe County Wolves, as they will face off with Cam Oliver going to the mound for Wolfe County. And it will be Jack's niece, regional winner from last year, will go to the mound for the Estill County Engineers, as this is the 2024 Engineers took home the 14th Region Tournament Championship over Hazard up at Knott Central last year. We had live for you here on BSN. And now they're going to try to repeat. Standing in their way, first of all, will be the Wolves of Wolfe County. Wolfe comes in. Information. We're out in the wind here today, folks, so having a hard time keeping all the papers in front of me, so it may stutter and stack just a little bit, but it'll be Estill County 17-10 on the season and Wolfe County 20-10. These two teams have met twice during the year, and I think Estill County won both of those, so we'll cover that when we get back. We've got the national anthem ready to go on, so we'll take a break. Be right back here, folks, on BSN to get the day started.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are ready to rock and roll. As we say, this is going to be the third meeting between these two teams for the season, as Estill County has taken both the first two on March the 25th over in Estill County. It was 4-1 Engineers. Then here at Wolfe County on April the 15th, it was 8-7. So two dandies between these two, and we should see a great one here today, folks, in this first matchup. Got the blue on the field, and we're ready to go. Going to have Chris Spurlock behind the plate. Going to have Mike Gayhart out there at third, Brandon Hobbs at second, and Brian Napier down at first. I want to thank our sponsors for the tournament. I want to thank People's Bank of Hazard, Whitaker Bank, all around Eastern Kentucky, and also Appalachian Wireless is our title sponsors. First Trust Bank and Hazard also jumped on with us as a verbal. The rest of them, the folks you'll see across the board with lots of commercials and advertises up in the corner of the screen. It will be Jack's niece taking the mound for the Engineers of Estill County. At Jack's, this will be his 9th appearance on the season. He started his 9th start in 37.2 innings. He is 2-0 on the season, 3.16 ERA. In those 37.2 innings, he's given up 38 hits, 30 runs, 17 of those earned, 16 walks, and 31 strikeouts for Mr. Nice. So we say, folks, I'm going to be doing this one. We're going to have Ty back coming in to step in here in a few minutes to do the next couple of games. And I'm going to head on over to Estill County to bring you both of the girls softball semifinals here on BSN. See Austin Moore coming in, AD at Estill County. And let's see him just a bit over there. Okay, leading her off here for the Wolves will be Cam Oliver. Cam at 414 on the season. He is 41 for 99. Scored 32 runs, 25 RBIs from that leadoff spot. Let's see. First pitch. And first pitch was a strike. Okay. Pitch number 2 is to Oliver. It's going to be chopped off. It's going to be an 0-2 count on Camden Oliver. Nice, of course, got the win in the regional championship game last year. Lefty. Oh, and he's going to hit Oliver. So there on the third pitch, it'll be Oliver will trot on down to first base as he takes one on the tushy there for the Wolves. And they'll have their first base runner of the game. And coming up for the Wolves now will be Molands. Jaden, a junior, same as much of the Wolfe County team is, also 414 on the season. He's got 36 hits and 87 at bats. Does Molands be playing center field today? Nice ready to work. Throw over to first is not in time. Molands fouls that one back. Will be out of play down the first base line. 0-1 on Jaden Molands. Cam Oliver not going to have a courtesy runner over at first base. Run for himself. Nice, and that's going to be a line right back up off Nice's glove by Molands from center field for a base hit. So, first two Wolves have reached here off of Jack's Nice to get this one rolling. Single for Molands, and that will bring up Chris Evans. Chris playing second here today. Chris, 311 on the season, 28 for 90. So Molands off first, Oliver off second. First pitch to Evans, squares to bunt, but pops it back off the screen. So it'll be 0-1 count on Chris Evans to set up the defense here for Estill County. Got around at first base is Mason Rader. Second base is Berkeley Hardy. At short will be Bryce Drake. Third base, Cooper Powell. Behind the plate, do not have. We'll get that here in just a moment. And it's off the plate for ball one. Sorry, folks, the wind is whipping here, blowing papers all over the place. So if we get a little hesitation, we'll say, and ball is going to be low to Jack's knee, front by Jack's knees to Chris Evans. 2 balls, 1 strike to Evans. Nobody out here, top of the first. Wolves looking to strike first. Pitch to Evans is going to be popped up. And over at first base, Rader's going to settle under it and make the catch for out number 1. So Evans is retired. P3 for out number 1, and that will bring up the shortstop, junior Max Wisman. Wisman been down lower in the lineup most of the year, been moved up today. Wisman at 373 on the year, 25 for 67 on the season. So runner still first and second with one away. First pitch to Wisman is low for ball one. Of course, it's finished that around left field. Out there for Estill County. If I can keep my papers down, is Logan Friend. Center field is Dawson Moore, and around in right field is Hayden Woolery. Wisman's going to hit that one on the ground. Have a chance to flip it here over and to first and safe at first. So there's going to be a play at the plate, and Oliver is in there safe. Camden Oliver takes home on the throw and will be Wolfe County jumping on top 1-0. The Wolves, the Engineers tried to flip two there, could not do it, and Oliver just kept on trucking around third base and comes in for the first run of the game. So Wisman on a fielder's choice is safe at first. Molands has put out 4-6 for out number 2, and that'll bring up Slade Freeman, the right fielder today for Wolfe County. Freeman been inserted in the lineup, and Frey just a freshman. I can't do this. With the wind whipping around here, Freeman's going to lay down a bunt down the first base line. Going to be foul. No good. Be strike one. So Freeman on the season in 25 plate appearances has 11 hits, 440 on the year. Usually not been in the starting lineup, but Freeman forcing his way in. That ball's going to be lined right back at Neese on the line, but Leese catches it for out number 3. So Freeman with good contact, but lines out the pitcher. That will be out number 3, and that will end it here at the top of the first. Not before the Wolves get one. Be 1-0 at Wolfe County, headed to the bottom of the first.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back. Estill County ready to come for their first swings of the game. It'll be Berkeley Hardy, Logan Friend, and Hayden Woolery to face Cam Oliver on the mound. Cam, a junior. It's going to be his 10th appearance, 4th start of the season, 1.86 ERA. He's in 26.1 innings. He's given up 15 hits, 14 runs, 7 of those earned, and 20 walks with 29 strikeouts. He will face, start in the one spot here is Berkeley Hardy. Berkeley 260 on the year so far to this first up. He is swing and miss for strike 1. Ball's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Berkeley Friend. That miss?
Yes, ball.
Okay, ball. Ball one. Yeah, folks, we have tons of folks walking in front of us here. I'm going to miss several things, looks like. Going to be high for ball three, 3-1. So 3-1 on Hardy. Logan Friend on deck. And ball four. So Hardy draws the leadoff walk from Oliver. And that'll bring up Logan Friend. Logan, a junior, 480, 468 on the year, 37 for 79. So big time bat here in this 2-hole for the Engineers. Friend with 26 runs and 15 RBIs on the year. First pitch from Oliver. It's in there for strike one. And that went away by Oliver. 1 ball, 1 strike on Friend. Ball's going to be hit on the ground. Evans is there. Scoop over to Wisman, and they flip it. 4-6-3 for the Wolves as they erase that opening walk. No, going to call him safe?
Yeah.
Did he say he came off the bag?
Yeah, I'm sure Campbell's coming out for an explanation. Can't
really see first base down there for the crowd. I should have stood up. I didn't miss what's happened here, so let's see exactly what's going on. But Friend has been called safe down there. Looked like the ball beat him, so the only issue would be did Fallon come off the bag? Okay, and Napier says that Fallon came off the bag, so Hardy is out 4-6 for out number 1. Logan Friend is safe on a fielder's choice at first, and that will bring up Hayden Woolery to the plate. Woolery playing right field here today. Senior this year is Hayden. Big time performer in the run to the state tournament last year. 427 on the season, 38 for 89 on the year. So 1 away now. Friend at first. Pitch misses away. Two balls, no strikes on Woolery. Oliver from the stretch. Misses low. 3-0. Woolery squares. Strike one from Oliver. Got Cooper Powell on deck and Bryce Drake to follow. Ball's going to be hit right off. That's going to be off of Oliver and going to be a base hit. Ball was hit back up the middle by Woolery, off of Oliver, and everybody's going to be safe as Friend moves down to second. Woolery at first, so runners on first and second. Cooper Powell coming to the plate. Cooper playing third base for the Engineers. He's a sophomore and 36 492 on the season for 391 average. First pitch misses low. Two foul. And Oliver high. 2-0. And we're going to have a mound visit here by Coach Brett Denniston for Oliver. Yeah, folks, as a reminder, just coming up today, full day of baseball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, as we will have 4 games here and softball. We'll mention that as well. We have 4 games here. I'm going to do this first game. I'm going to head over to Estill County and do the girls semifinals. We'll have those on the main channel. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have on the main.
These games after this game are going to shift over to our streaming channel. Will be shared on the regular Bluegrass Sports Nation channel, but you'll see those over on the streaming channel. So you'll have to search a little bit and share that one around, like our streaming channel as well. You know, with the faces changes to Facebook, all of us streamers, they have limited us now to 1 stream per page instead of having multiples like we used to. So these baseball games will now move over to the streaming channel for the rest of the day for, well, at least the next 2 games. And the nightcap may be back here on the main one. Just depends on how everything works out. Matthew will keep you up to date on that. Oliver to work, and that ball is going to be popped up straight back here behind Braden Wilson. Comes over, and the ball is out of play. So we'll set the defense here for the Wolves of Wolfe County. Got third base out there, Jaden Holland. Shortstop, Max Wistman. Chris Evans at second, and Chance following around at first. Braden Wilson behind the plate. And left field's Jackson Holland. Right field, Slade Freeman, and in center field is Jaden Molans. Wind is absolutely whipping here. This is a way, thank God, we found some block here to put our tent down, or I think this thing had already been gone at this point.
Yeah, I had rain in the forecast, but I think the wind blew that away.
Yeah. So it's right here on this little point here, and it's very windy. 3-1, and there's a strike by Oliver to send the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second here for the Engineers. And strike 3 looking as Powell watches that one over the plate, and will be out number 2 as he goes down looking. And that is a Whitaker Bank strikeout here. We'll alternate that up in these games. And this one with Wolfe County, this is the Whitaker Bank 14th Region Tournament, also one of our principal sponsors. And that's a Whitaker Bank strikeout. We'll have a Whitaker Bank player of the game at the end of this one. So lots of Whitaker Bank. First pitch is inside. Ball 1. As Bryce Drake comes to the plate. Bryce, a sophomore. Pitch. And it comes in at 363 on the year, 29 for 80. Ball is in the dirt. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Be chopped out from the plate. Wilson goes out, makes the play, down to first, and got it. Juggled that one around just a little bit. Had to get a hand on it, but he fires it down to first. So Drake is out 2-3. And after 1 complete, it is Wolfe County 1, Estill 0. Head to the top of the second as the Wolves will send up Braden Wilson, Landon McWhorter, and Jackson Holland to face Jackson Ace.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Land Pride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261. All right, folks, welcome back. Braden Wilson steps in to lead off the top of the second here for the Wolves. Jackson East back to work. First pitch to Neese is going to be down to Wilson. It's going to be grounded down to third. Pal up and throws it to first and nails it as Wilson goes in sliding, but he will be out 5-3. One pitch, one out for Jackson East here in the top of the second inning. It'll be Landon McWhorter coming to the plate now. We'll get Braden stats on the next time around. Landon McWhorter steps in. Landon, a freshman on this team, one of the non-juniors, just three of those out there playing. Will be, he's 23 for 86, 267 on the year. He's ready to go to work. First pitch is in there for strike one. So Neese jumps ahead of McWhorter here, 1-0. Would have fouls that one back. And McWhorter's going to line that one into left center. Over to cut it off. So nice looking hit there by Landon McWhorter. That's going to be the second hit of the game by the Wolves. And we'll bring up Jackson Holland. Jackson playing left field here today. And the thing about this Wolfe County team, they move all over the place out there. Another one of these juniors for Wolfe County. Jackson, a junior, like I said, a junior, batting 237. No, that's Chance Fallon. Sorry. Wind is, you cannot keep anything straight here, is 237. I'm correct on the year. 18 476. He lays down the bunt. It'll be
foul ball.
Foul. Strike one. Coach Campbell does like to play small ball. And good move these runners around. All the way in. I mean, almost standing on top of Holland there at third base. Waiting for the bunt. Winner of this one gets the winner, boy. Should be a dandy here the next go around. Hazard and not Central. It'll be an absolute barn burner between those two. Rematch of the All-A regional finals here.
Yeah, there's a thing about deja vu on the way down the road. Is not Hazard at Wolfe. It's kind of an odd to happen twice.
Same as the All-A final in the first round. Wolfe and Hazard in softball, and that one got turned around as Hazard defeated Wolfe County in the Wolfe season. Holland fouls that one back at 2:30 today. I'm going to close up shop after this one and run on over to Estill County. We'll be bringing you the first of two, be Estill and Perry Central in the softball semifinals at 2:30. Then the second one, 30 minutes after that, will be Estill County and Letcher Central. Misses outside. 1-2 on Jackson Holland.
Yes, it was my first chance to see the Rice girl for at Lady Engineers, and man, she put on a performance.
Laid it on. Not Central the other night. 13 strikeouts? It was. And swing a miss there by Jackson Holland. He goes down swinging for out number 2, and that will bring the 9-hole Chance Fallon to the plate. Chance, another one of these juniors for Wolfe County. Fallon, 268 on the year, 22 for 82. Of course, let's hope the rain stays away today. It looks like it's hopefully going to. Tomorrow does not look so good, but tomorrow there is nothing scheduled. So the committee hit it correctly. Then tomorrow would be a total washout, I believe. And as everybody goes back to work, I want to say before I get too far along, didn't think we should have come on with that. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Thanks to all the veterans and all the Gold Star families out there. We appreciate you very much for your service to our country and all that you have done to make America free. Fallon going to lay down the bunt out in front. And there's nobody covering, so going to be a bunt base hit for Chance Fallon. As there was Raider charge down there at first, and the second baseman, Hardy, was not there for the throw. Let's say behind the plate here is Wyatt Waddle. He's the flex, not batting, so he was not in the lineup, but he is your catcher here for Estill County. So again, 2 Wolves on here. 2 singles in the inning as 3 base hits on the game for the Wolves. And Cam Oliver to the plate. Cam was hit by a pitch. Took one on the posterior there in his first at bat. Off-speed pitch, swings and misses. 4 strike 2, 0-2. You're on Oliver. Oh, 2 count. Almost wore that one inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Camden Oliver. Oliver steps out. He takes a little time there. He decides it's too much for him. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cam Oliver. 2-way here in the top of the second. Pitch. Looking at it. And that is strike 3 as Jack Sneese hits the outside corner. And Oliver goes down looking for out number 3. And after 1.5, Estill will come back to the plate, down to the Wolves, 1-0. Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agricultural equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company. insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back as we're here for the bottom of the second inning here. Wolfe County and Estill County leading off 14th Region Tournament. Lots of action for you today here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll have these two for you, and then we'll flip the next two games over to the streaming channel. We'll let you hunt for that. Find that. Matthew will explain to you how to find it. Yeah, all of them will be live on YouTube straight up.
I'm going to share them over to the main channel. So if you just keep checking the main channel, you may have to refresh it. You may not get that notification, but it still will be there.
Right. And so got Mason Griggs at the plate. Griggs, the DH here today. Griggs, a junior. 338 on the season. Oliver gets that one in there for strike two. So no balls, two strikes on Mason Griggs. Ball's going to be lined down to first base. Good feature here on the scoreboard where you can keeping it updated today with the pitchers and the pitches. Ball misses away, 2 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes, excuse me.
It's something we won't talk about as much as softball, but it becomes a big part in the baseball.
Yeah, pitch count huge between these teams, especially in a regional tournament. You're playing 3 games in 4 days. And call. He is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Oliver. On Mason Griggs. Griggs going to ground that one to short. Wisman ranges over, makes the play on to first, and got him. And that will be, so Griggs will be out 6-3 for out number 1. And that will bring up Mason Rader. Rader playing first base for the Engineers. Mason, a sophomore, and he is 322 on the year, 19,459. Only 1 home run on the year for Estill County, and that was Cooper Powell. So one there. It'll be a lefter as Griggs steps in. Excuse me, Rader steps in. Pitch, wow. Close. That one broke right off the bill of his helmet there. Ball 1. Breaking ball stays inside. Oliver obviously did not like that call. Turned away, and ball was thrown back into center field by Braden Wilson. So 2-0 here on Mason Rader. Pitch misses away for 3-0. So falls behind to Rader. Calls that one ball 4. And will be a 1-out walk here for the Engineers. Jackson East coming to the plate. Jackson senior this season, also standout football field. 172 on the year for Jack. Swings and misses for strike 1.
When you said the Engineers had 1 home run, my mind went to him. As much power as needs to show.
And there's strike 2 call. The outside third. Nice pitch that time by Oliver. So he gets the call on the black of the outside. Look like. Wind really whipping here now. And goes down looking as Oliver gets the call again. Same place, same pitch for out number 2. Neese watches them both and will be 2 down, and that will send up the 9-hole Dawson Moore playing center field for the Engineers. First pitch misses high. 1-0 on Moore. Moore, a junior. 281 on the year coming into today. Oliver's outside with that one, 2-0. So I did mention these two teams have played twice during the season, and Estill County won both in really, really, really close affairs. I can get my paperwork back out here. It was Estill on March the 25th, 1-0. And then again on April the 15th, 8-7. So 2 really close ones. We expect the same here today again. And this is the way. So there's another walk by Oliver. And that's to the 9-hole will bring up. So second walk of the inning, that will bring up Berkeley Hardy. Hardy walked his first time at the plate and was forced out at second. So we're going to get Denniston coming out again. Get some people to help us hold this tent down here. As you may be able to hear the wind, it is absolutely
rocking the blocks and all.
Whipping through here. So we luckily found some blocks here. I think our tent had already been gone halfway to Jackson. Or, okay, we're going to have a pitch and change now. As we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Max Wisman looks like coming in. So we'll take a break, folks, with the pitch and change. Be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Set the camera up.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound. Or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
All right, folks, welcome back. B. Max Wisman taking the mound here for Wolfe County. Wisman, 6-1 on the season, 1.35 ERA. Pitch in there is in there for strike 1, as it will be Hardy coming to the plate. 0-1 count. Wisman in 46.2 innings on the year's given up 37 hits, 16 runs, 9 of those earned. For a 1.35 ERA. Misses low. Ball's going to get away from Wilson. Throw down to third is going to be not in time. So, and runners move up on the pass ball. Be Rader down to third and Moore down to second. So, developing situation here. 2 outs. Engineers ready to get on the board, but the base hit here would score 2 more likely. Moore will get excellent speed out there at second base. Wisman to Hardy, and that ball is going to have to be picked. by Wilson. Wilson with the backhand pick there on the ball outside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike on the opposite side. Ball's going to be grounded. Foul, even out 2-2. Two-way on the way. Fouled straight back here at us as Hardy stays alive. So Oliver goes 1 2/3. He will move over to first base. Evans moves to second. Set this defense here. Holland still at third. Cam Oliver has come in the game at second base. Not for sure. See any other changes. Fouls it back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball. Will be fouled back here right behind us. Good battle here between these two, Hardy and Wisman. Wisman, that ball's going to be popped up. And Evans goes out and makes the catch for out number 3. So Wisman comes in and gets the Wolves out of it. So after 2 complete, it's 1-0 WC here over Estill County.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502. All right, folks, welcome back here. Headed to the top of the 3rd inning. WCB coming to the plate to be Jaden Molans, Chris Evans, and Max Wisman to face Jack Sneeze here in the 3rd. First pitch, and Molans tries to lay down a bunt, but bunts it foul down the first baseline for strike 1.
Molans and Evans, at least I know how hard they'll work. They had 4 games one week, and in between those games, they end up coming to my house and doing so much work for me.
Yeah. Good kids, man. This whole bunch. My kids grew up with them, playing baseball against them, and man, it's even mine don't play baseball anymore. Our Breathitt kids, they're all playing football, but all these Wolfe County kids and most of these Estill County kids as well. We played against Woolery and Griggs and Raider for all those years, and Coach Pitch and travel ball. It's going to be popped up by Molans. Out behind first base and ranges over, does Hardy and makes the catch. So Molans is out. P4 for out number 1. Reminder, folks, game number 2 here today should be this first one. I mean, as far as RPI, these first 2 games have your top 4 teams in the region here playing each other. As Wolfe is number 2, Estill 4 in RPI, and Knott and Hazard are 1 and 3. So then the other ones match up. Breathitt and Powell are 5 and 6, and the last game of the day, Letcher and Perry County are 7 and 8. So interesting how all that came out. Top 8 RPIs are here in the regional tournament. All misses.
Yeah. Very rarely do you get chalk because it's regional tournament time. Somebody usually comes up with an upset.
Yep. Tough in baseball here, though, for the way this is set up. Those 8 teams are usually year after year are the ones that's in this regional tournament. Estill County rich in baseball talent and tradition. And I sat down, and that's really, oh yeah, here we go. So I went back and did a history here of the. There's a smack and nice shot by Chris Evans through between short and third. So Evans, another base hit for Wolfe County. That is their fourth so far of the game. That'll bring Wisman to the plate. Wisman beat out a attempted double play there and reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. But went back and did a history here this morning. Matthew was calling me needing stuff, and I was doing research on regional tournament wins. You know, Estill was the champion in 2024. Back in the day of 2008, 2009, Estill was your 14th region champs. So they had a run there, and they've been in several finals as well. Lost to Hazard 2021 in the final, lost to 14 and 12 in the finals as well. So lots of success in Estill County. Always a big rival when we played. I played at Breathitt years ago. Always a good time to go down when they played at the old elementary school, Estill Springs there in Irvin. So 2 balls and no strikes on Max Wisman. Evans off first. He's ready to work. Breaking ball is in there for strike 1. Wisman squared but did not offer. So breaking ball makes it 2-1 on Max Wisman. As the wind picks up again. I don't know if you've got the wind screens on here or not, but the wind is whistling through here. So Wisman fouls that one down, out of play down the left field line. Unusual. Usually on Memorial Day, it's pretty warm out here.
Yeah, I should have worn some longer clothes here.
Yeah, luckily I'm going inside at Estill County after this game. But I've got 4 layers on here on the top to withstand this wind. These throws over to first. Evans back in plenty of time. Not his best move, but just keeping Evans close. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Top of the third inning as WC's at the plate. Chris Evans on first base with a single. And throw over again. Evans back in plenty of time. Wisman hits that one to second. Going to be mishandled out there, but they do get the out at first, and should have been a easier double play. Not able to get, so Wisman hits into the second fielder's choice. Evans out 4-6 for out number 2, and that'll bring Freeman to the plate with Wisman at first on the fielder's choice. And Freeman lined back to the pitcher in his first at bat. Hot shot. I'm going to have a runner here. It's going to be Cam Holland coming in as the courtesy runner for Max Wisman. So that means that Cam Holland's going to be the flex so that he can pinch run. And probably what that does is that makes Jaden Holland now a batter because he was the flex. So who knows? Go get Spurlock here to tell us what's going on. Go over between innings and check it out. Make sure. Freeman, his knees misses. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Slade Freeman. Freeman going to ground that one up the middle. Throw on to first gets him. So that will be out number 3 as the Wolves are retired here in the top of the third. Still 1-0. Wolfe County headed to the bottom of the third.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back here to the Wolfe County Sports Complex. So far, quite a few base hits, but only 1 run on the board. Wolfe County still with that 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third.
All right, so thank you, Matthew. Back, I went over the dugout there and made sure that's actually Freeman playing second base. So he moved in from right field to second base. Fallon went to center, and Molands and right. A little tough to see from here, so apologize, folks, about that. Cam Holland was just he's not playing second. He was just the courtesy runner there a few moments ago. So now get back, be Logan Friend at the plate. He popped that one away foul. So he reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Ball's going to be on the 2 short. Evans gets him 6-3 for out number 1. And that'll bring up Hayden Woolery. Woolery singled back in the first inning. Mr. Woolery's in there for strike 1. Popped up by Woolery. Straightaway center field. Fallon is there and under it for out number 2. Key thing there, looking back at, I think part of the move with Oliver was that he stayed under 50 pitches. So basically, he's eligible to pitch on Wednesday, the next time that the teams were playing, if the Wolves were to advance. So as we talked about, Matthew, the pitch strategy means a lot in this. I mean, when you have, Wolfe has several arms. I mean, they can still go with Wisman. Wisman now at 16 pitches right now. So through 17. In there for strikes. So he can go up to 50. Once you hit 51, you have to have 2 days rest. So that would take anybody here once they hit 51 pitches out from throwing on Wednesday. Ball gets away from Wilson. 2 balls, 1 strike. You get in the regional tournament. Of course, the way that they have it set up this year, we're going to play on Monday, weather permitting, Wednesday and Thursday, but you've got to manage your arms. And there's a strike by Wisman. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. So we saw a couple of years ago, Breathitt wins the regional tournament against Letcher Central, and Isaac Bellamy was down to 2 pitches before he had to leave the game on the final out of the game. So always crucial to watch that pitch count. Of course, the kids pitch out at 125. And there's a walk from Wisman to Powell, and that will bring up Bryce Drake. Drake is thrown out, catcher to first, back in the first inning. First pitch by Wisman gets it past Drake with the off-speed pitch. Ball's going to be hit. Evans is there, picks it up, steps on second, and retires Powell. And Powell is out 6U for out number 3, and that will close it out. After 3 complete, it's Wolfe County 1, Estill 0 here in a great one, starting a full day of baseball in the 14th Region Tournament. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds, all in one stop at Go Time. Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
All right, folks, headed to the top of the 4th here. The game moving right along. Jackson East on the mound for the Engineers. Braden Wilson steps in for Wolfe County. Wilson grounded out 2/3 in his first at bat. Ball is going to be popped up. And Drake goes back, turns his great example right there. If you had that one, Matthew. Drake turned his hips, ran to the point, saw the high point, made the play. Good fundamentals there from Bryce Drake at short for out number 1. Trying to make that point every time I see it. When you see somebody that's well drilled there on the fundamentals in that situation, makes a huge difference. So 1 away here as it will be Landon McQuarter stepping in. McQuarter with a single there in that second inning. McWhorter's going to hit that one into left center. And, what are you going to say? He trapped it out there. What a great effort by Moore. But it's called down that ball was trapped. Did they call him? No. But he was safe. So, great effort. Single again from McWhorter.
Hard hit ball there in the left center.
Absolutely. McWhorter has hit two really well here so far in this one. Jackson Holland steps in. Jackson went down swinging his first time at the plate. So one out with Landon McWhorter at first base. Holland squares, going to lay the bunt down. This one's back to Neese. Neese spins, throws to first to Rader for out number 2. So that will set it up for Chance Fallon here in the 9-hole for a chance to drive McWhorter on around. Fallon had one of the 5 base hits for Wolfe County back in that second inning. He's going to lay down a bunt as well. Neese off the mound, throw down to first, and he's in there safe. So Fallon goes in head first, which they tell you not to do, but he did it well that time. And at first base, head first, and makes it in there for another single. Did he bunt the first time for a single? I believe he did too. So I believe that's 2 bunt singles for Chance Fallon in this game, and that will bring up Cam Oliver. Oliver was hit by a pitch in the first inning. In the second inning, he went down swinging with 2 guys on base, both McWhorter and Fallon at that point. So right back in the same situation, but for Cam Oliver, I think they were at second and third at that point, but we'll see exactly what's Oliver did not have his play band on. It's at his back pocket. So with Fallon down at first base, let's see exactly if Coach Creech here wants to try to steal one in some way. Of course, this is a play situation in high school baseball with 1 and 3rd, where they'll try first and third, where they'll try to steal second base and then send the runner home from third. Always plays on each side, both offensive and defensively here in this situation. So Oliver 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and scored the only run of the game on that attempted double play. He came on around to score at home. Gonna have to ground that one down to Rader, and does not come up again, as that one is out 3-U for out number 3. So the Wolves are retired here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th as Estill will send to the plate Griggs, Rader, and Neese to face Wisman.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Now, folks, welcome back. First pitch from Wisman. It's in there for strike 1. As it will be Mason Griggs to the plate. Mason grounded to shortstop his first time at the dish. Swing and miss. No balls, 2 strikes on Mason Griggs. It's Wisman right now sitting at 25. There's his 25th pitch. Ball must have been just off the plate. It'll be ball 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Curry! Let's go, Curry!
A little bit of noise there between the dugout and Spurlock behind the plate on that call. Sun's popped out here, Matthew. Make it feel a little bit better. Ball misses just away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The way that wind's making it feel, I might just throw this tent down and try to get some sunshine. Warm up.
I'm just thank God we found those blocks, or this son of a gun would be somewhere in another county at this point. That wind so far. So Baker, that ball's going to be hit to straightaway center field. And Fallon is there for the catch. Nice sliding catch out there by Chance Fallon. He retires Griggs for out number 1, and that will bring up Mason Rader. Mason walked his first time at the plate and was stranded at third base back in the 2nd inning. That's it. I just wish this big pole wasn't here.
Yeah. I mean, you can't complain about the pole when they've got the net. The chain link would be a whole other problem.
Yeah, we couldn't see anything from here from the chain link fence. What a great, we haven't even talked about it this morning. We've been trying to put everything together here. What a great facility here in Wolfe County, man. Just awesome. Great turf. All the netting here. Oh, it's going to be fouled down. Whoa. Right inside the Wolfe County dugout there by Mason Rader.
As we talk about the good fencing down the third base line here.
Well, the way that Wolfe County's got their dugout there, they've built this wall out in front of it and made it extra large, so there's no netting in front of the dugout like there is over here on the visitors' dugout. And all this is away. 30th pitch for Wisman. And fouls that one away as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some of the kids take off flying. They offered some free treats for fly balls. So
that's one way to do it. For sure. Make sure you get those baseballs back. And swing and miss there. There's a Whitaker Bank strikeout for Max Wisman as Mason Rader goes down swinging. It'll be his 2nd strikeout of the game. So he got Neese looking after he came in the game. No, I'm sorry. That's Wisman's first strikeout. That was Cam Oliver was still in the game at that point. Not like softball. We were throwing around those strikeout sponsors left and right over there. Neese steps in. Neese went down looking his first time at the plate. As previously referenced.
As we've been rotating our 3 premiers, Appalachian Wireless, Whitaker Bank, and People's Bank of Hazard through the strikeouts.
Also, I think First Trust Bank up in Hazard, where you'll have both the Commies, the Commodores, and the Bulldogs 2 more times today on both genders. Pitch misses. Strike call. Makes the count 2-2 according to the scoreboard. There we go. Got it right. On that. Guys confuse me when you're different.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Neese. And Neese is going to hit that on the ground. Freeman's there. Has to go to the ground. Tries to throw it backwards and throws it away. That ball hit something there. Went straight to the right on Slade Freeman. And could not make the play. So Jackson Neese is going to reach there. We're going to call that a base hit. That should be, I've got that as a second for Estill, so we'll look at that here in just a minute.
I had the two in the first. One of them hit Cam's foot. I'm not sure if you count that. You counted that one as well.
I did. I had a fielder's choice. That friend reached on a fielder's choice.
Okay.
Yeah. That was when they didn't convert the double play there as Fallon was off first base. See what we've got here. Conference at the mound with Wisman.
We got 37 pitches, so it's got to be do or die kind of with him right now. This last batter he's probably going to see if this is extended at bat.
See the fans lining up on the roadway out there in the outfield. Great place to watch a ball game out there. Great facility. Hey, we've got another VS Center in.
And the talk about the other camera becomes a lot more doable.
There we go. Yeah, we're trying to, first game of the day, so we're finding new camera positions, folks, and make sure we got them set up. James Strong just came in. He and I will be heading to Estill County in a few minutes. But that's good to see him here. So Matthew's been capturing everything from behind the plate here low. We're hopefully going to get you a higher up look from behind the plate here in just a few moments. Dawson Moore at the plate. He walked his first time at the dish. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Moore. And swings and misses. And there's another. We'll call that one an Appalachian Wireless strikeout. And Wisman is fired up there coming off the mound for out number 3. So the Engineers are retired after 4 complete. It's Wolfe County 1, Estill County 0 here. First round of the 14th region baseball tournament.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back. Headed to the 5th inning. A good one here, 1-0 WC. 3 innings to decide whose season ends and whose season moves on here to the second round in the semifinals. Molans will step in. Molans fouls the first one back for strike 1. Jaden has singled and popped up to second base in his 2 plate appearances. It's going to be grounded down to third. It's in play. Powell with the throw, and he beats it out. So Molans, nice play down there by Powell, by Cooper Powell, but Molans beats that one out at the quickness. And leadoff base hit here for the Wolves in the top of the 5th, and that will bring to the plate Jaden Molans. Excuse me, Chris Evans. Molans is on first base. First pitch is inside. Neese now has one over 52, so he'll have to have 2 days rest. He'll not be pitching on Wednesday if the Engineers do advance. I would say that the Engineers will float and go with Neese in this one, though. At this point, no matter how many pitches it takes, unless he pitches out at 125. Oh, they're going to have Molan's picked at first, but he's going to make it in there. Called him safe. He beat that out on the throw to first base. Had him picked. He was off and going with the first movement. And with that quickness, he makes it down to second base. So stolen base the hard way for Jaden Molans here in the top of the 5th inning. That puts him in scoring position for Chris Evans. Evans has popped up to first and also singled in his 2 plate appearances. So Wolves got something brewing here. Usually this 5th or 6th innings when things start to shake up in these high school baseball games. Evans. Bunt is now in order. Molan's down to third. He steals third. He is in there. Jaden Molans is streaking it right now. Infield hit and 2 stolen bases, and he's at third base.
And 2 balls here on the current count.
I knew Molans was fast, but geez.
He got some jumps there, yeah.
He is absolutely base running. We saw it in softball. We saw the base running really inhibit a couple of teams, and now Molans making his way here. Nobody out. The squeeze could be in order. And Neese misses away.
I said runs at a premium so far. It's the top of the 5th and only 1 run, so.
Daddy Makalaka. John. Evans, 3-0 to Chris Evans. Neese low, 4-pitch walk. And that'll send Evans down to first. And bring up Max Wisman. Wisman has grounded to second both times on fielder's choices here so far in the game. And we're going to have a mound visit here by Estill County. Coach Crow will go out. We'll see if he makes a move at this point or he stays with his main dude, Jax Neese. You know, looking at the Estill pitching stats here, it's kind of wild. They've got nobody with any losses.
How's that happen?
I don't know. The Estill pitching stats, you've got Logan Friend 2-1, Jax Neese 2-0, Bryce Drake 3-0, Mason Rader 2-0, and Dawson Moore 3-0.
Well, when I looked at their schedule, there was a lot of close losses. So maybe they were coming in, maybe ties. I'm not sure, but still, it should be credited.
Really.
That's after their meeting here. Denison running back around.
No, he's not running.
He was slightly running there for a second.
On the jog. Wisman steps back in. He's ready to go to work. Evans off first. Evans lots of speed over there as well. Neese. Wisman squares. Ball's high. Pulls back. Ball 1. Max Wisman.
Some heat coming on the breeze.
Lots of times on these 4 games on Memorial Day, you're sweltering. That is not the case today, Matt. Wisman squares again. Going to miss again. Throw down. He's cut off by Neese. Throw back to the pitcher, but Chris Evans swaps second. So second, third now with nobody out here. Big situation here for Jax Neese and for Wolfe County. Got a chance to pad their lead here a little bit, up 1-0. Nobody out, top of the 5th inning. This is away, 3-0 on Max Wisman. He steps off. Three-oh pitch on the way. In there for strike one. So 3-1 to Max Wisman. And it's Wisman swinging. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Max Wisman. Big pitch, big swing here coming up for both teams. Neese misses. Wanted that one. Misses to load him up. Second straight walk, and that will bring Slade Freeman to the plate. So that's going to be Coach Crow coming out. This will be it for Jax Neese after 61 pitches. Let's see exactly what the move is, folks. Jax will be out of the game. So let's see exactly where we go. We're going to have a pitch and change, folks. So we'll take a break here. Be right back here with the new pitcher for Estill County on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Folks, welcome back. We're going to be on the bump now for Estill County. It's going to be Bryce Drake. Bryce, a sophomore. It's going to be his 10th appearance on the season. He's thrown 35.2 innings, 35 runs given up, 20 of those earned. Excuse me. Giving up 35 hits, 20 runs, 12 earned runs, walked 16 and struck out 37, 2.36 ERA on the year. And he will be facing Slade Freeman. So nobody out here so far. Freeman, Braden Wilson, the senior, on deck, and Landon McWhorter behind him, who's 2 for 2. So big opportunity here in the 5th for the Wolves. Big opportunity for the Engineers if they get out of this somehow. A big momentum breaker and getter on both sides.
And see Drake coming into the game handed a very crucial situation.
Can't see around that pole. I'm scooter around here.
So I tried to get a scoot over a little bit earlier.
We're going to move his 10 over about a foot, probably right up against that. We could be able to see from here. All right. Freeman will step in. Pitch, swing and miss. The off speed from Drake. Squares and strike 2. Did not offer. Big situation here for the young freshman. Wilson on deck. Kind of a alley-oop pitch there, up high. Just misses. Freeman choked up about 3 inches on that bat. Here. Oh, in the dirt. Nicely done there behind the plate.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Molan standing on third.
He's already shown that speed. White Waddle behind the plate. And gets him swinging for Appalachian Wireless. Strikeout there for Estill County. The one gone, and that will bring up Braden Wilson. Wilson has grounded to third and popped out to the shortstop in his 2 plate appearances so far. Big situation for him. McWhorter moves on deck. Take a break. Mr. Wilson pops that one up down the left field line and going to be just beyond the bullpen down there.
Yeah, if that bullpen wasn't there, I still had another 15 feet of
lots of foul ground down there until you get to the bullpen, and they've branched that in here at Wolfe County. Offset it in, I guess, is a better thing to say. Squeeze was on, but Wilson unable to lay it down. No balls, 2 strikes on Braden Wilson here. Bryce Drake from the windup, working to try to get out of this full bases loaded situation.
Wilson gets time again.
Drake and Wilson's going to pop that down the third base line. And we're going to have a sliding catch. No, not caught. Molan's tags ready to come home after the catch, but the catch was not made out there in left field. So it will be a foul ball. Wilson has new life. 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, Wilson's shown he has plenty of power throughout the year. Deep fly ball would score in Molan's.
Misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Huge situation here, as I said, for both teams. On top of the 5th. Time. Both Wilson and Drake taking their time here. Drake ready for pitch. Breaking ball is going to be hit. Just foul. Wilson drove that one down the left field line, just past the chalk. That would have scored 2, possibly 3, depending on how that would have bounced around down there in the corner. So opportunity just missed for Braden Wilson. Wind picking back up here right now. Drake. Strike three, looking for a Appalachian Wireless strikeout. Wilson goes down. Telling you right now, if Estill County gets out of this, it's
the batter, the offense had plenty of momentum coming into this next
absolutely
bottom of the fifth.
Landon McWhorter, you see exactly this play out several times. McWhorter comes to the plate 2 for 2 with a chance to really open this one up. Swings and misses for strike one. Pops that one away. No ball. No balls, 2 strikes here on Landon McWhorter. Bryce Drake's come in and gotten both Freeman and Wilson on strikes. And strike three looking.
Whoa.
And what a performance by Bryce Drake as he comes in and strikes out Freeman, Wilson, and McWhorter in a huge situation to get the Engineers out of the inning and send them to the plate in the bottom of the fifth with lots of momentum. I think we called that, Matthew. We'll talk about it when we come back of how big that was, and it will be the top of the lineup for the Engineers. Hardy, Friend, and Woolery coming to the plate.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agricultural equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
All right, folks, welcome back. As we head to the bottom of the fifth, Estill has to have a ton of momentum here after that performance by Bryce Drake. Comes in and strikes out 3 Wolves to send us to the bottom of the fifth and hold it at 1-0 Wolfe County. Berkeley Hardy will step to the plate. He has walked and flown out or popped up to shortstop. First pitch by Wisman. Low for ball 1.
You can just see it in the eyes and the mentality of the Engineers coming off the field there.
Yes. Huge. And we were talking about it, Matthew, that was going to be a deal where if the Engineers could get out of that, it was a huge bolt of momentum and a huge blow to the Wolves as well. They've had opportunities in 3 innings here with multiple guys on base and not come up with the base hit to do the job. Ball's going to be lined. That's going to be in the gap. Here we go, all the way to the ball. And Hardy roasts into second base with the leadoff double. You can feel it coming. Let's see where the Engineers go from here. Wissman is going to have to shut this down, or Engineers ready to make a move.
Coach Dennis, I'm not sure if he's going to actually want to pull Wissman or just maybe trying to slow this game down. Try to change the momentum, change the pace.
Yeah. Mound visit. If this does, well, you've got Friend and Woolery coming to the plate, the two big-time dudes for the Engineers, along with Cooper Powell. So, Engineers really sitting well here right now.
See quite a few of these lady engineers walking around down here. The reason we did change some of the times up today so everybody could try to root on both teams if they could, if want to.
Ball's going to be hit down the right field line. Is it going to be fair or foul? It is just foul. Can't see down that line, folks, so not for sure exactly what happened.
After a certain point, it gets cut off, it'll get cut off by the dugout.
Yeah, well, we're here all day. We've had to set up back. We've got some other media out here in front of us. Matthew's doing an excellent job trying to get you a shot of it down through there. We're going to try to put us another, or he's going to try to put you another camera up as James and I head on to Estill County, as I say. 0-1, foul straight back. 0-2, Wissman out in front here of Friend. Oh-2, popped up again. Wilson heads over, and that one's out of play. That ball's going to get away. There's Wilson. Nobody covering home. You know, may not be able to chance that in a 1-0 game, but there was nobody. Wissman did not come to the plate to cover home. I think I would have rounded that and tried to come to the plate. And no urgency there by anyone on behalf of Wolfe County in that situation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball gets him. That's a Whitaker Bank strikeout for Max Wissman, number 1. Leadoff double. And Hardy moves down to third on the wild pitch. Woolery steps in. 29 pitches right now for Wissman. First pitch to Woolery is here, up back to Wissman. Throw to first and gets him. So 1 pitch and 1 out and gets that second out. And Matthew will say the same thing. In this inning, if Wissman can get out of this, big momentum switch back to Wolfe County.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, actually. Is, the first runner for the Engineers got all the way to third, just like the Wolves did in the top of the 5th. With no out. So it's kind of setting up the same situation, but Wissman's job getting a strikeout and a quick out there.
Cooper Powell will step in. Cooper has struck out looking and walked in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch is in there for strike 1 from Wissman. So that's Wissman's 51st pitch there to this batter. So he likely will not be able to pitch Wednesday for Wolfe County if they advance. Going to be hit back to Wissman. He gets it, going to throw it on to first, and he gets out of it. And the Wolves now are jumping up with the momentum. So 1-3 for out number 3. And we will head to the top of the 6th with the score. Wolfe County 1, Estill County 0.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
All right, folks, welcome back. Wow, wild momentum swings here between these two teams. Both teams put a runner on third, but nobody out in the 5th and cannot score. So we'll be headed to the bottom of the 6th. That's a score. 1-0 WC. Did it go out?
I think a battery or something may malfunction out there in the outfield. We'll get it fixed in just a second.
Okay. We'll have to go behind the plate for just a minute, folks, as the Wolves.
As it is one of the best views here, right behind the plate.
First pitch is high. It'll be Jackson Holland. Only bad thing is we got people constantly walking in front of us here.
Yeah. Well, yes, not much room back here behind the backstop, and we happen to be next to the concession stand. Very high traffic place.
And that's going to be hit to center field. Moore ranges over and makes a catch. Route number 1, that'll bring up Chance Fowler, and Chance is 2 bunt singles in this game. He's reached both times. Yeah, I tell you, I almost put a camera up there and just.
We could go wide view.
Yeah, let's go wide view there, and that way you can have it all behind the plate. I'm just trying to find new camera angles, folks. I forgot we were on there for just a second, so I apologize.
Thinking
so we're talking to hear what we do between innings. And Chance Fallon is going to hit that one to left field over, and catch is made out there. So 2 quick outs here for the Engineers in the top of the 6th, and that will bring to the plate Camden Oliver. Cam, that's going to be his 4th plate appearance. He was hit by pitches first to bat, struck out, and hit down to first base. So he's 0 for 2 on the day so far.
So some hard hits there by the Wolves, just unfortunately dead at somebody. So not going to do much good.
Pitch misses outside for ball 1.
He steps out.
And there's a pitch in there for strike 1 for Drake. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1. He's in there for strike 2. 2-2. From Bryce Drake to Cam Oliver, 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Jaden Molan's on deck for the Wolves. It's outside, full count. To Cam Oliver. And it's going to be ball 4.
That was
Close
very
pitch
close.
there. Close pitch. But it will be ball 4. We send Oliver down to first base.
Batting number 22.
Not get it back on.
It's not. Just a moment. Double checking with multiple people here. Sometimes it gets connection issue. Making sure we're on the right channels.
Molan steps in. Oliver off first. Not going anywhere on that first pitch. Oliver 24 for 25 on the season, stolen bases.
There we go.
All right, good deal. Thanks to James for running out there and getting our battery back up and running. And they're going to be Oliver's off and running. Throw down does not in time as he gets in there just under the tag. So Oliver steals second. And 2 outs with the runner on second now for Jaden Molan's pitch. They count 2-0 to Molan's. Well, misses inside. So 3-0 to Molan's. Chris Evans on deck. And that one's high and inside. So Molan's another walk. So it's 2 straight walks by Drake. Puts runners on first and second. Or Chris Evans coming to the plate.
Batting for the Wolves. Number 2. Chris Evans.
Evans so far on the day has popped out to first, singled, and walked. First pitch from Drake is high for ball 1. Evans fouls that one back. 1-2 on Chris Evans. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oliver hustles back to second. Misses high. So runs at 3-2. 3-2, 2 out. Runners will be on the move here. Both Molan's and Oliver with plenty of speed. So a base hit here could do some major damage for the Wolves. have not come up with that base hit in the clutch yet. Let's see what Evans does. Drake. Evans fouls that one straight back here. Another full count pitch here from Drake to Chris Evans. Max Wisman on deck for the Wolves. Evans catches a small piece of that, gets it back here to the screen. Ball was upstairs. 3-2. Gets in swinging, and that ends it. So the Wolves go down with an Appalachian Wireless strikeout here for out number 3, and Bryce Drake gets out of it again. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning as Estill will send to the plate Bryce Drake, Mason Griggs, and Mason Rader.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Folks, welcome back. Wisman ready to go to work here. First pitch to Drake is inside for ball 1. Both sides able to get out of jams here the last couple of innings. Fouls that one off itself. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. We thought it was warming up.
Yeah. Weather make its mind up. I get a warm breeze and a cold one.
Pretty chilly here for Memorial Day. Again, thanks to all of our veterans, and we wish the best to Gold Star families out there, of everyone that gave their life for our country. Memorial Day. Strike that time from Wisman. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryce Drake. And gets him swinging. Another Whitaker Bank strikeout for Max Wisman, and that will be Mason Griggs coming to the plate. Screen. Ball's big grounded to second. Freeman goes over, makes the play, throw on to first, gets him. So 1 pitch, he's out 4-3 for out number 2, and that'll bring up Mason Rader for Estill County. Rader has walked and struck out, so he's 0 for 1 in the game. What happened there? Was it pitch?
One ball.
Ball. Okay. Mason Rader lines that one down to left field for a 2-out base hit, and that'll bring up Jackson. No, we'll bring up number 2. That is Garrett Holloway, sophomore. Came in the game when Nice left. 238 on the season, 5/4/21. See if we're going to have another change. Have a pinch runner there for Mason Rader. Number 34, Hayden Fletcher. First pitch to Holloway is fouled away for strike 1. Dawson Moore in the 9-hole on deck for Estill County. Breaking ball is going to be hit back to Wisman. Going to run it over to first and underhand it for out number 3. So 1-3 to out number 3. And that'll conclude 6th inning, folks. We're going to head to the 7th with the score of Wolfe County 1, Estill 0. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agricultural equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261. All right, folks, welcome back. Top of the 7th inning here as the Wolves come up for their swings in the 7th. It will be Wisman, Freeman, and Wilson for Wolfe County to face Bryce Drake. First pitch to Wisman is going to be grounded, fouled off his leg for strike 1. A 1, strike 2 from Drake.
Drake's been, man, since he's come in there, has been awesome.
That's it, folks. These first 2 games, I mean, all 4 are going to be really good baseball games here today. We anticipate nothing like, no blowouts here or anything along those lines, but it's going to be, these first 2 are power packed. The ball is going to be hit over to second, up, and thrown out at first. Wisman retired 4-3 for out number 1, and that'll bring up Slade Freeman. So he said the number 2 and number 4 RPIs here in the region here in game 1. Number 1, number 3 coming at you here in just a moment. About 30 minutes after this one's over, scheduled for 1 o'clock. Hazard and Knott Central. Ty back standing here beside us, ready to step in and do the work on that one. So I'll head on over to Estill County to bring you Estill Perry Central softball and then Letcher Central Hazard softball, excuse me. So we're trying to get these games. They move these games around, move times so that the fans could get to both setups here. Of course, about 30 minutes on to Irvin here from Campton. Maybe a little bit more, depends on if you know the prosecutor. First pitch is strike one to Slade Freeman. Swing and miss from Freeman. 4. Strike 2. 0-2 to Slade Freeman. Bryce Drake has really come in. The bases loaded there with Wolves. That ball's going to be grounded away and struck out 3 in a row to get out of that situation. Folks, when Matthew were talking about it here during the break with it, the first batter of this game scored, and that's been it so far here with 1 away in the top of the 7th. Wind whips again. Pitch to Freeman, gets him swinging. As Appalachian Wireless strikeout 4. Bryce Drake brings Braden Wilson to the plate. Wilson 0 for 3 has grounded to third, popped to short, and struck out looking in his 3 plate appearances. Ball's going to be in the dirt and behind Waddle here.
As much control as he's shown today, that one may have slipped for to miss that wide.
Drake going to have one conference with Waddle there. Drake now with 44 pitches. Which can be fouled away by Wilson. That hit something. Jeep back here behind us took one on the roof or the front door. On hood, excuse me. Goes the kids to get the ball, to get their free treats. Motoring, smart kids. Time you can bring back, they announced earlier, anytime you bring back a foul ball. And Wilson's going to hit that one into center field, going to be down for a base hit. So 2-out base hit for Braden Wilson. And that will bring up Landon McWhorter. McWhorter 2 for 3 on the game so far. 2 singles and then struck out looking here in the 5th. Drake with the breaking ball. It's going to be popped up and hit to center field. Moore comes in, makes the call, and makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the 7th with the score. Estill 1. WC 1. Wolfe County 1. Estill 0.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the seventh inning. Couldn't ask for more in this one. Well, you could ask for more offense, but it's been a good pitching performance here, and missed opportunities on both sides really is the story of this game. It is 1-0 Wolfe County as we head to the bottom of the seventh. I want to thank our sponsors, First Trust Bank up in Hazard. Appreciate them for jumping on with us for this regional tournament. Appreciate, along with all of our sponsors, you see commercials for and advertisements on the screen throughout the day. It's going to be 9-1-2 for Estill. It'll be Dawson Moore, Berkeley Hardy, and Logan Friend coming to the plate. First pitch to Moore is in there for strike one from Wisman. Fouls that one back. Oh, in a hole, 0-2 right now to Wisman. As we said, the first batter of this game, Cam Oliver hit by a pitch and then comes around to score on an just missed double play. That ball is strike three looking from Dawson Moore for out number one, and that will bring up Berkeley Hardy. Hardy has walked, popped up too short, and doubled in this game. So he's 1 for 2. First pitch to Hardy is in there for strike one. Strike two, Wisman bringing it right now. Plenty of velocity on that one. Good location. Hardy takes it. Breaking ball is hit down to third, and it's gloved by Jaden Holland. Diving catch by number 15, Jaden Holland, for out number 2. The Wolves are 1 out away from advancing to the second round of the 14th region tournament, but it's going to be Logan Friend coming to the plate, excuse me. He has hit into fielder's choice, grounded to short, and struck out in this game.
I really hope I got it. I hit the button as fast as I could, but that ball smoked it there.
And Holland just absolutely sprawled and got it. First pitch, too, is back up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit for Friend. So, 2-out base hit for Logan Friend, going to bring Woolery to the plate. Hayden Woolery has singled, flown to center, and was out 1-3.
I forgot to put Wilson's hit on last inning. Just went through that on there.
So the Estill down to their final out. And Wilson's going to take a timeout here. Woolery going to be a tough nut to crack, though, as he has been the man for Estill throughout much of the season. Great baseball game here.
A lot of people had this second game of the day circled, but this one, man, is put on a show.
These first two, the top 4 teams in the region right here going head-to-head. RPI, that is. First pitch, Woolery swings and misses. 0-1 from Max Wisman. Play at first or second for the Wolves. Oh, misses low. 1-1. Breaking ball, fouled away. Got it up on the bat, fouls it over by the dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Woolery. Wisman from the stretch. Going to get timeout by Woolery. Shin fouls that one away to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Breaking ball gets him, and the Wolves do it. 1-0, Wolfe County takes the win here over Estill and beats their nemesis in this one so far. Wow. What a performance by Max Wisman here as he comes in and gets Woolery to go down for the final strike and will advance the Wolves to round 2 of the 14th Region Tournament, where I believe we'll give that player of the game to Max Wisman. What do you say, Matthew? Wow, what
I'm sure you can say anything else. He came in there.
And sure did. And man, he took it to Estill County there in the end, and it was actually stronger here in the 7th than he was when he came in. And he ended the game on 73 pitches, which makes him eligible to come back for the championship game if it were to work out that way for Wolfe County. So big situation there, folks. Wow. Let's take a break. We'll do one and come right back here to close this one out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you thinking about switching? Maybe coming back? Now's the perfect time. Try our free service or no-risk eSIM trial. No SIM card, no hassle, just instant access to the region's most reliable network. Because at Appalachian Wireless, we built our network for Eastern Kentucky and for you. Visit your local Appalachian Wireless retail location or learn more at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back. And, well, what a first game we had here, the first of 4 today, coming to you live here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. It's Wolfe County gets the win 1-0 over Estill, and they will move on to take the winner of the game coming up here, which will be Hazard and Not Central. So, wow, Max Wisman comes in and shuts down Estill County, and they get the W, and we'll move on. Matthew, you have any thoughts?
I mean, as I said, can't ask for much more of a better start to the day and the tournament overall. Everybody thought there'd be some better games later on the day, but dang on the Wolves and Engineers got everybody else behind them, and hard to live up to that.
It sure was a really good one, folks. So we're going to shut it down, try to get you another camera angle. I'm headed on to Irvin. We'll be on the main channel over there for that. Now, these games are going to switch over to our backup channel. Matthew will let you know all about that the rest of the day. Actually, probably the 4th game will hopefully be back on the main channel. But we'll let you know, folks. So for Matthew Hudson, this is Brendan Miller. Game 1 in the books. Wolfe County homestanding moves on. We'll see that here in just a few moments for Hazard and Not Central.